This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Wizards of Houston. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Right away, they'll change the look. Hurts throwing right away. Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Smith, the man in motion left. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, Prescott. To the sideline and incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 4th down, Brian Anger on to punt for Houston. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
On 1st down, Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now Hurts looking to change the play. On 2nd and inches, Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
2nd down and 3.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
And now an audible here into something else. Here's Swift.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Going to 54, going to 54.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a 2nd and 10.
47. Hey, 47. Here we go.
Prescott yet again.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the second quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46.
Throwing, Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards have cut it back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. It's a foot race. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now back to throw. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here we go, 46.
A 1st down throw for Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Great.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll send Brown in motion right.
Swift. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
63. Hey, 73. How long get it? 63.
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Quez Watkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
No touch.
At the 28-yard line.
Tiger swamp. King, Phil King.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Now a give right side Swift.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
How long get it?
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. 27 yards.
And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Darius Slay with a pick.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that one too wide and incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep.
Hey! 73.
In motion left goes Smith.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Hey, Silver, 73.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go to 54. Why ain't
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Hey, 47.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Under. Here we go, 46, 46.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Here we go, going to 53.
Here's Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
Motion left, Smith. On first down, Hurts.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hey, 73. Count up, Yeti. 63. Alpha.
Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Hurts going to move him around.
First down, Eagles.
Crown left, Yeti. Go Silver, ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
They'll run right here with Swift.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Crowd left, Tiger Hornet. Crowd left, Yeti. 73. Alpha.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Crowd left, Yeti. get it. Hey, Silver.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Third and short yardage, Prescott.
That is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
47.
Now Prescott. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Prescott yet again. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact.
And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Wizards get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion.
We're going to 54. Why is? We're going to 53.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
He's got a man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 41 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
First down, Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, here we go.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Play action now, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Tiger Hornet.
Smith, the man in motion left. From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Quez Watkins. 61 yards. And the Eagles are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why?
Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 47.
To throw is Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Now Hurts looking to change the play. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
A loss of 14 on the play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line.
First down, Philadelphia.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Over the middle to Smith. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Swift.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Hey, 73, 73. Carl up, Yanni. 63, 63, 60.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 62, Wizards 15.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back like a Hornet. 73, 73.
On first down, Hurts. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Carl up, Yanni. Carl up, Yanni. Carl up, Yanni.
Second down, here's Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really